Hello everyone, this is Pro Tactics, where you learn all kinds of cool stuff with Dan Tack. Yeah! And today we're looking at Overwatch. We're going to take a look at one of my favorite heroes and look at some strategies playing him. Oh, cool. Tutorial. I think I don't need this. We are playing on PS4 today, so I am admittedly not perfect on a PS4 controller as compared to mouse and keyboard, but it shouldn't be a problem. And I'm here with my trusty co-pilot, Wade Wojcik.
I'm hanging in the booth, just, trying to absorb some of the genius that's about to unfold.
Yeah, there's going to be some genius, all right. It's going to be spilling all over the place.
Dan Tack, have you played this game on the PS4 yet?
I have briefly played on PS4, yes.
So severely handicapped.
I'll be all right.
Now, this is your favorite hero, you said?
Yes.
I'm excited to see what we got in store.
He is Bastion. He is a sort of a mobile turret. He can set up and, he rolls around and has an okay weapon normally, but as he rolls around the map, you can set up at good points for shooting. And
he's got a soft spot for nature. Look at that.
He does. His bird is a really cool sidekick, and a lot of the cool unlocks you can get for him involve the bird.
Now, this is a very interesting game because every character has a very distinct set of abilities.
Correct. So it's very simple on the surface. Like every character has one weapon and 2 or 3 abilities, which is really easy to grasp, right? But there's a lot of advanced stuff going on at the same time.
Okay, so what kind of stuff are we going to be showing off today?
Now we're going to be taking a look at my weapons, what this character does, if you want to play him.
And if you want to get good, which I do.
Well, yes.
I want to learn from you, Dan Tack, so you show me what to do.
I'm going to do that. So one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to get set up. A lot of problems people have in this game is when they're on defense, they set up their defenses way too close to the enemy exit.
Okay.
And that way they have to run back a lot farther after they get killed right away, and you lose the first point.
So you want them to come to you.
Yeah, this is an escort map, so we're guarding that car there.
Yep.
We don't want them to move that around. So
this is a perfect game type for Bastion.
We're on defense, so yeah. So here I can repair myself. I've got a regular gun, and this is the key, right? Turn into a turret, basically.
Yep.
And you can do that on the fly. It's a little quick, but obviously you make yourself a huge target while doing that.
And Bastion doesn't have a sprint mode. That is his sprint button.
He definitely does not have a sprint. In fact, most characters in this game do not have a sprint.
Right.
That's reserved for characters like that guy I just shot. The Call of Duty sort of Soldier 76. Who's sort of your quintessential, I'm from another shooter. I've got controls you know already.
Yep.
There we go. So nobody's targeting me yet, which has made life easier, but they will. Like that Reaper, he's coming up. He's probably going to try to sneak up here behind me.
What does the Reaper do?
The Reaper can teleport. He's got those shotguns, these twin shotguns. That Reaper didn't. Okay, that Mercy's healing that. Oh wow, just destroying people here. All right, and I got my ultimate, so we're going to crank that out. So your ultimate bar fills up.
Yep, when you get kills, when you do cool things, or if just enough time passes.
Right. That was a little too aggressive and probably stupid of me, but you know what? We're on TV.
Well, you lived.
Yeah. So you see, this is the cart they have to escort to points to get more time on the clock. As you can see, I'm moving around, so the people that were trying to kill me when I was up there, they don't know where I am now. So
right.
It's essential to do this.
They call that displacing.
Yes. You do want to do that a lot. Otherwise, they'll get a lock on you and they'll take you out. So that's a very dangerous character to engage with Bastion.
Who's that?
That's McCree. He's got a 6 gun. It hurts really bad.
He's the cowboy.
Yes, it's a highly accurate weapon. It hurts a lot.
So the pro tactic number 1 with Bastion is to constantly displace.
You do want to displace a lot because if that Reaper, for instance, knew where I was, he could just teleport behind that when he got back up and surprise me. Bastion is incredibly weak from behind. You're just dead if you're in a sentry position. McCree just emptied his entire clip into me there with his, Oh! Alright, we're...
One hell of a comeback, Dan Tack!
Yeah, that looked pretty sloppy, but trust me, it was all very calculated. Oh.
Not bad. Not a bad run, though.
Alright, yeah, so, again, get in there and, keep moving. It seems like a weird strategy for a character that is most powerful when stationary. But yeah, keep moving to other positions. That way, a Tracer especially is going to be a huge downfall. Tracer is incredibly strong against this character. And look at that, as soon as I died, they're taking points. So their goal is to move the cart. Yeah, they just got 2 points. Oh, this is not good. Oh, boy. Nope. Ah. So that was Mai. Okay, she's very good at freezing people and definitely dangerous to Bastion at close range.
So that was an interesting scenario there. You set up your turret when the enemy had line of sight on you.
Yes, and sometimes you have to make that call. Like, you're so much more powerful when you're in turret form that sometimes you make that judgment call. Like, sure, it's better to stay in this configuration and just get some shots off sometimes, but there were 2 people there, so if I just started to unload my regular gun, I would have been in real trouble. So here, now we another situation here. You want to stay away from, like, the big fat guy over there, the Roadhog.
Yeah, he pulls you in.
Right, he's got a hook. So, oh boy, we're under fire. You gotta be ready to move quick. Take note of where, like, the health packs are on a map and try to make it so you can run to a point. Or even camp on a point that has one. That way when you take damage, you'll just heal up instantly. Alright, we're doing this.
We're doing it.
Oh no.
Oh!
We did not run it any. Oh man, I was just hoping to cruise down there.
What's that guy with the hammer called?
Reinhardt. He's the tank, man. As you can see, that wall up, that's the way to push. Have him in front.
It's very effective.
And you see me using that tank mode. That's my ultimate ability. And you're much more powerful on the offensive. That's when you can just basically take your show on the road.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they're not ready for it, so you can get a huge advantage out of that. Because like, oh gosh, Bastion's coming at us?
Yeah, and you're basically a walking one-hit kill machine.
Yeah, it's a very powerful shot. However, you're still quite vulnerable. And they're going hardcore with tanks now. They're got
nice.
And you can change your character at any time in a match, so it may be to your advantage to do so. I'm trying to get a fix on what's going on down here. Oh, of course. Yeah, and that's Soldier 76. Like, he's very dangerous.
Yeah.
Really good character to start. If you're starting the game, I highly recommend you start with him.
In fact, he's the one you started with the tutorial, right?
I don't know. Never done the tutorial.
Okay, well, I did, and you start as 76.
Yeah, he's
a very...
he's very well balanced.
Yep.
Does great damage. Has an aimbot special move. It can heal, and he has, like, a grenade. So it's really got a good variety of stuff. And he can sprint. However, what he can't do is take a barrage of bullets.
Your goal on defense here is to make the clock run out, basically.
Correct.
Before the
payload reaches its destination.
Yep.
And so the opponents will try to get it to checkpoints to get more time on the clock. Sort of like, you know, the old racing games.
Yeah, Dan, do you think
time extension.
Do you think there's a disadvantage with the little song that Bastion sings when he turns on his super, to, like, announcing to everyone?
I mean, everyone sort of has a super announce, and I think that's important. That's a very important thing to recognize. Like, if you hear that, you know it's coming.
Yeah.
And the same goes for, like, Reapers die when he starts spinning around with shotguns. You hear that, you take him out right away. In fact, we just heard Soldier 76 do I've got you in my sights, which means he's activated his aimbot, which means you got to kill him or get out of the way.
Yeah, because he can't miss with that on.
Right. And in McCree, of course, when McCree says it's high noon,
you get undercover.
Get behind something right away. Because that means his Deadeye has been triggered.
Yeah, he basically fires all 6 shots in his chamber and kills.
It's a one-hit KO for anything that he's lined up on. But he has to, like, size it up so you can actually kill him during that move.
Which
he's quite vulnerable.
I've been killed during that.
Yeah.
So I think we're seeing that Bastion's a really good...
Bastion is definitely a defense-oriented
really
character.
good, yeah, for support on defense.
But he's actually wild on attack, too, once you get your chops down.
Yeah.
If you know when it's like, I'm being way too passive right now. Like, I should be up.
Well, you are in defense.
Yeah, I know, I am. I'm saying on offense, you can set up and just displace, as we said.
Yep.
Continually. This is a bad idea. Oh, well, oh boy. Now I'm out of position now. Guess we'll have some fun out here then.
Oh, yeah. Self-destruct.
It was on our side, though. We're gonna hide out here.
How often is that health respawn?
Pretty frequently. I don't know the exact time on it, but you knowing the locations can be very helpful. Oh, that Hanzo's gonna kill me, but I can't. I don't have a choice. Oh, yeah. See, I shouldn't have been in that position, as I said before I moved into it. It's a really bad spot for me, but I don't think it's gonna cost us anything.
Who's this guy with the bow? What's his name again?
Hanzo.
Hanzo.
He's really good.
He has an awesome ability where he can just climb up walls.
Yes,
he
can.
That.
He can wall climb. He shoots arrows that can tell you where enemies are located.
Yep. He also has the dragon ability.
He does. That's his ultimate.
Yeah.
That shoots a giant dragon that goes through like the entire map. It's very powerful. Goes through walls, goes through anything. Great way to clear out points.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
No, actually, she's mine now.
Nicely done. So she
Yeah, she has ice block. Literally,
froze herself,
if
so-
you play World of Warcraft, that's ice block.
Yeah. Well, it's looking pretty good. They have a minute left.
Yeah, I don't. Well, they are really close to this checkpoint, which should give them some extra time.
Gotcha.
But I don't think they're going to get here at all. They've kind of choked. They had a good run at the start, but they're just having. And most of the time, like, part of the keys to this game is to synchronize your team ultimates, so they can easily break us up if they use their ultimates in conjunction. Like they throw Reinhardt up there to take some damage and then get their abilities in play. Like Mai's ultimate could freeze us all, and then we're just all dead. Oh, there's got you in my sights. There's mine. Everyone's activating ultimates. It's about to get wild out there.
Oh man.
There's an ice wall. It's gonna burn my whole ultimate out. Now I'm gonna get frozen and killed. Maya's really good. Maya's a really fun character.
Yeah.
A little more advanced because ice wall can hurt your own team if you don't play it right, but it creates an actual physical object. So you can like stop carts with that. You can hang out on top of it.
Yep.
5 seconds.
Here comes the music.
Yeah. Is it gonna go to overtime? Contested. All right, they're on there, on the point.
That was down to the wire.
It always is. But as long as they're on it while the clock is down, they still have a chance. Nope. Doesn't look good for him now. Yeah, that's ours. Nicely done.
Wow.
Well played, Wade.
Well played, Dan Tack.
Yeah, we did okay. Let's see if I got play of the game. No, it's always Junkrat. So yeah, when you're playing Bastion, just remember, like, even though you're a turret, just keep moving. I know it seems contradictory at first, but it'll make sure that they can't get a lock on you, and you'll be able to get really good shooting points on them. And don't forget to, like, between encounters, repair. And if you're already moving, sometimes it's best to set up shop, and sometimes it's best to just use your regular weapon. But you're gonna have to make that decision on the fly. So have fun playing Bastion, and remember, use your ultimate to just destroy packs of enemies, especially when they're trying to get to points. This has been Pro Tactics.